Hey, what's up guys? Jamie here. Thanks for joining me in today's video. If this is the first time on the channel, I'd like to say a very warm welcome to you. My name is Jamie. I'm a full-time affiliate marketer, digital ad strategist, and I'm a coach for a program with over 560 students absolutely smashing it with their affiliate marketing business. If you're interested in that, check out the link below. Anyway, moving forward, what I wanted to discuss today is this term called omnipresence. And if you're unfamiliar with that term, I'm going to go through what it is, why it's important, and how you can start instilling that in your business. So the term omnipresent means to be everywhere at once. And of course, we cannot do that. We are only one person, most of us. Having said that, what you can do is start putting out content that means that you're showing up for your audience in different places. And to give a bit of an idea, a lot of the stuff that I do is based on Facebook organic marketing. And like I say, you're welcome to check out what I'm up to with that link below. But having said that, the main thing that I do is I produce content, just like I'm doing right now with this video. What I do is I produce content in my group. I've got a group of about 3,100 people at the moment. I also have my timeline. Clearly you can have up to 5,000 friends on your timeline, and that is basically your audience. But here's the cool thing, is that you can actually create a sense of omnipresence with your audience on Facebook. So if you've got a group, you can post content in your group. You might be able to post something slightly different on your timeline. And then you can take it one step further, and stories are going absolutely crazy at them. Now, the reason why I find that really engaging is even if I don't put anything up that's related to marketing, which a lot of my stuff is very much unrelated to marketing, I must admit, it still gives, I guess, a visual of me, of a touch point of me putting that myself out there for my audience. And that is really, really powerful. Is a saying that I heard from a gentleman by the name of Sam Ovens, who runs consulting.com. And what he said was, the only reason why you love your parents is because they've served you more impressions than any other human. And it's a bit of a bleak way to look at things, but at the same time, if you look at that on a, I guess, an advertising standpoint, a lot of the time, the things that we buy aren't necessarily because they are the best or they fit our needs the best. It's because we keep seeing them around. We see social proof with other people using them. We see, I guess, the value that they have provided to other people. And so when you can add that sense into your own marketing, it means that you can start being everywhere at once. And when you're making offers to your audience, such as if you'd like to check out the free case study of how I was able to go up to 10K with organic marketing, check out the link below for that, and book in a time to chat with me if you're interested in ramping up your business this year and beyond, just like that. Anyway, I can make that same offer on my timeline. I can make that same offer in my Facebook group. I can make that same offer throughout a series of stories. I can do it here on YouTube. I can then go to my email list and I can then blast that out to my email list and get more contact that way. And essentially what I'm doing is I'm being everywhere at once as best as I can be. So when someone sees my email, they see my YouTube video, they start seeing my content on Facebook, they might see a couple of my stories from time to time. And like I say, even if it's not solely related to the product that you're trying to promote at that moment, it still gives a visual reference of you as your brand. And so it helps to elevate your brand because you are effectively everywhere at once. And of course, going back to direct response marketing, back in the day, they used to have this rule of 7, which is basically someone would have to see an advertisement for up to 7 times before they're willing to actually go and buy that. Now, I think with social media and the access that we have to information these days, it's probably more like 20. The rule of 20, I don't know, I haven't studied it myself, but you kind of get the idea. And that's just one way that you can do it. You can be everywhere at once. You can start putting out content. You can start syndicating that across other networks, things like that. Another little bonus tip for you guys, and before I go into this, what I did want to say as well is that don't allow yourself to be to lose focus. So it's all very well me saying all this stuff, but if it's going to take your focus away from your core platform and your core revenue producing activities, then just take that with a grain of sand and a word of caution, I should say. But what you can also do is jump onto IFTTT, which is stands for ifthisthenThat.com, and you can set up what they call recipes. It's pretty easy to do. I'll let you guys go and do your own homework as far as that's concerned. And when you do set up these recipes, what it does is when someone, for example, might like my very YouTube video here, which please do, that would be amazing, just helps the message get a bit further out to the algorithm. What it does is it actually syndicates that content across other networks, other platforms that I've got out there. So it sends it out to the old Twitter sphere, sends it off to, not Instagram, but it sends it off to Pinterest. The thumbnail goes to Pinterest. It also sends it to blogger.com, wordpress.com, a couple of other things as well. And so it means that from an omnipresent standpoint, means the content's going a bit further around. And like I say, going back to the Facebook organic, you also replicate that in a very small way just on that platform alone. And even if it's just different touch points throughout the course of the day for your audience, they're going to have you in the forefront of their mind. So especially if you've made an offer, say in the morning, and then you do a post at lunchtime, and then they see a story later on that evening, then it's going to have that reminder for them to go and check that out as well. Pretty cool stuff. So anyway, that's a little intro to Omnipresence. Hopefully that helps. Like I say, if you're interested in learning more about what I'm up to, and you'd like to join over 560 students absolutely smashing it with their affiliate goals, click that link below, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Cheers.